Muy buena gente, bienvenidos de vuelta al canal, bienvenidos a un episodio más de The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine. Ya sé lo que os estáis pensando, oye, pero tú no subiste ya el final bueno de Blood and Wine. Es cierto, y es que como habéis visto en el título, en este capítulo vamos a sacar el final, aún no sé cómo lo voy a titular, final medio, final intermedio, sé que es no es el final bueno, pero ni es el malo, ¿vale? Y lo vamos a sacar. ¿Cómo se saca este final? Este final se saca yendo por la parte de Siena. Como veis, estamos en el mundo este de las ilusiones, la misión por colinas y valles, pero no consiguiendo el lazo de esta señorita. Como recordáis, esta vendedora de pedernal tiene un lazo rojo, que es el que lleva ahí en la muñeca. Siena se da cuenta, le dice, oye, ese lazo es mío, tal, y se lo tienes que comprar o ganar a una partida de Gwent. Vale, pues vamos a pasar de ese lazo, no lo vamos a conseguir para Siena y nos vamos a ir directamente a plantar las habichuelas allí para enfrentarnos al gigante. No vamos a conseguir el lazo de Siena y eso va a acarrear que saquemos el final intermedio. Así que todo el resto, todo lo que viene ahora, todo lo del gigante, la pelea con Detlef, bueno, la pelea entre comillas con Detlef, ahora cuando... Voy a cortar aquí y vais a ver, vamos a pasar directamente a la cinemática de Detlef, que es ahí cuando cambia la cosa. Así que, ¡alejop! Bueno gente, ya estamos aquí, estamos en la cinemática de esta donde nos encontramos con Detlef en Tesamuna. Y vamos a ver qué es lo que cambia en este final si no consigues el lazo.
Sienna, I have a question I must ask you. Did you truly feign it all? That which bound us was a ruse?
Detlef, it's not that simple.
Oh no, it's very simple. You either deceived me or not. In forgiving you, I grieve. For now, we must part. A shame.
Sienna. You do
what I had to do, what she deserved. Beauclair will know peace once more. The vampires will have left the city by dawn. I shall leave as well. Go far away, far from men. You can try to stand in my way. Then I shall kill you both. Though that is not at all my will. The decision is yours.
Prepárate para luchar, vete, vamos. Y aquí tenéis el cambio del final. No solo muere Sienna, sino que además vamos a dejar marchar a Detlef. Y la misión del final, la misión que va tras esto, va a ser totalmente distinta a lo que vimos al final bueno. Así que vamos a dejar que Detlef se marche.
You can go, but if ever we meet again,
I shall keep my distance, believe me. Geralt, Regis, farewell.
I'm sorry. I swore to protect her, I know, but it happened so fast. What have we done?
let a killer walk. Isn't that what you wanted from the start, though? We have to let Anna Henrietta know.
Geralt, you will face...
I know. All the same, we have to inform her.
2 semanas más tarde, prisión de Toussaint. Logro desbloqueado. El rey de Chirona. Cumple condena en Toussaint.
Hey there, Geralt of Rivia.
What do you want?
Me? Not a thing. Name's Handsome Jacques, and I've already got it all. What I wonder is if there's anything you'd need.
What can you get me exactly?
Exactly. Anything a patron of this little auberge might desire. From decent victuals that won't stew your innards to a dab of fisty to make you fly. Even brought in a slinky piece of arse once. A boarder claimed to suffer from glandular overactivity or some such. You see, out there beyond the walls, I'm a lowly dog's body. But here, in the kingdom of the clink, I'm the king.
You know me? How?
No. That's a stretch, no. I wouldn't say that, no. But I do know they've assigned you to the laundry, same as me. And I know what you're in for, your dastardly deed. Then again, I know that about every jester who winds up here.
Kinda curious to know what you know, or think you know.
The Duchessa hired you to find the butcher of Beauclair. And you did, but then you let him butcher dear Anarieta's sis. Then this brute simply vanished. Dropped off the face of the earth, though in his case, turned to vapor, might be the better phrase.
Seem pretty well informed.
Best informed mutt in this kennel paws down. Duchessa's cross, no doubt, while you await your trial, though she never seemed concerned for her sister before.
Since you seem to know so much, tell me one last thing. My sentence, what'll it be?
None can tell you that. Anarieta's a fickle cocotte. There's just no knowing which teat she's like to flesh. But I'd advise against escape. You're a prisoner among many now. Take flight, though. Make it out. Public enemy number 1.
Why'd they lock you up?
Hodgepodge. I had no domicile, but had to winter somewhere, so I robbed a shopkeeper. Couldn't have made a worse mistake. The penalty was a fine, an amount I couldn't pay, so they switched it to lashes, meted out on my bum. After that, I shifted course, started pinching bigwigs' noses. Cut the tail of Count Beauvieux's steed. Got a year and a half for that. My next exploits had to be grander, even greater wrongs. So I carefully chose my victim, Marshal de la Stake. Filled his cask with dung from between my very own cheeks. That got me 3 years of free room and board. I'll pull another prank as soon as they let me out. Made it a career. It's become my way of life.
We gonna report for this laundry duty? Rather get it over with.
Away we go. Personally, I'm pleased we're assigned to it. Those rags stink like sick in the sun, but you get used to it. And when you're working, you get more bread.
Ve a la lavandería.
I've no clue.
Estás encontrada en la prisión de Toussaint. Stani, mira a ver si puedes conseguirme un martillo pequeño y un cincel, de los que se usan para grabar en piedra. Si te haces con ellos, ponlos en el punto de entrega. Los recogeré y te conseguiré ese cartel, pero necesitaré un par de días. Te lo dejaré en el mismo punto de entrega. Espero que para entonces no te hayas ahorcado. Vale la pena esperar porque es obra del mejor maestro de Cidaris, o al menos es lo que afirma mi contacto, Gaspar. Ventajas de ser un recluso. Busca un martillo y un cincel. What? ¿En serio me van a...? ¿Tengo misiones aquí dentro de la cárcel? De repente esto ha mejorado por momentos. Me han dado un set nuevo, que es el de presidiario. Genial. Aquí otra misión. Misión de Gwent.
Stop your ogling. This is no cabaret. Will you play or not?
What's the stake?
Look at this. Not 2 fleece to his name, and he asks about stakes. You can bet those racks you're wearing.
What'll I get if I win?
Bread. I put some aside for Stefan, but it won't kill him to go hungry.
Who's Stefan?
None of your rotten business. A rat. So, playing?
Pero...
Why not?
Lay them out then.
No, no me han quitado las cartas. Genial. Bueno, meto un corte. Me veréis ganar a este hijo de puta. Jódete.
You fleeced me, harlot's brood. Now Stefan will have to go hungry.
Sorry.
Oh, look at that. He's sorry.
No one else will play with you in this coop. And be careful not to slip on any soap.
Oh, I will.
You're big. You're bad, Wolf. Would you be my lifting buddy?
Guarda el martillo y el cincel en el alijo. ¿Qué cojones es esto? Espera 7 días. Comprueba el alijo de la prisión. Sorpréndeme. Póster de prisión.
Not terrible. Might look nice on my wall.
¡Ah, coño, tío! Es como un cuadro, chaval, para tu casa. Pues este cuadro no se puede conseguir si no sacas este final. Mira qué guay. Coge el jabón, recoge la ropa sucia. Joder, Geralt, tío. Ropa sucia. Ropa sucia. Coloca el jabón y la ropa en la tina de lavar. Joder, cómo mola esta misión, tío. Usar.
Take the stick and stir the rags. Water's almost boiled.
Lava la ropa. ¡Eh! ¡El palo invisible! Poco después. Dad pelo.
Who have we here?
The Guardian of Gutter Snipes locked in the clink. How did that happen?
My. What could the Duchess's favorite have done to deserve this?
Back off. I'm busy.
Hear that? The laundry wench is busy. Yet I fear we have a matter to resolve. Remember our meeting, good black bodyguard?
You go ahead and chit. I'll be back once you're done.
Thanks for sticking around to help, Jacques.
You're in the coop, mate. Only one thing counts here, survival. Folk don't stick their necks out for anyone besides themselves.
He left you all alone.
Marchaos de aquí. A tomar por culo.
Worry about yourselves. Tried me once already, remember? Didn't work out well, far as I recall. Why tempt fate?
We're changed men. Prison does that to you. And you're the one who put us here.
Oh, we've been dreaming of this. A miracle by which you would land in here. And voila! Sometimes dreams do come true.
Haced algo útil.
Come on, be constructive. Make yourselves useful.
Yes, we should see to the wash, or they'll put us in confinement.
Hey, the mutant's trying charms on us. Can't you see? Your tricks won't work here, lad. You cannot mesmerize all three of us at once.
¿Cómo que no?
Grab yourselves washboards, boys. I'll take him from the left.
Hostia, si tengo un palo, tío. Yo pensaba que iba a ser a puño.
Come closer.
Tengo miles de panes. Mira, tengo los panes hasta donde está la ballesta. Mira, fijaos. No puedo comérmelos, pero... que me quito un huevo, ¿eh?
What is going on here?
Nothing.
I'm not asking you, but the one on the floor. Have you anything to say?
I slipped on some soap.
You slipped on soap.
Lots of soap here. It is a laundry.
Harlots brutes. Solitary for the lot of you. You'll have ample time to consider. Think about the choices you've made in life. I'll make certain of it.
Didn't do anything to deserve solitary.
Shut it! Milton was my cousin. You let him die. Was the Duchess's coin not enough? Did you expect more to save a good man's life?
Arrived too late. Nothing I could do.
And when the beast tore apart the Duchess's sister, too late then too? Were it up to me, you'd have hanged already. And don't you try any Witcher tricks on me. You will end oh so badly if you do.
Una semana más tarde, prisión de
You're
Toussaint.
of your own free will, Stefan? Or did they lock you up too? Bet you're thinking about food. What you'll eat once you're free. Mutton leg. That's what I'm dreaming of. Well roasted on the outside, nice and juicy in the middle.
Are you the lout from Rivia?
Yep, I'm that lout.
Come with me. You're to be sentenced.
To what?
To shut it. What am I, the town crier? Hands behind your back. Now let's go, and no funny business.
Sigue al guardia.
Get ready. Soon all your problems will be solved once and for all.
¿Para qué cojones he cogido? ¿Para qué cojones
You
la...?
know where this leads.
No. Hope it's the exit, though.
You guessed it. The thing is, there are different kinds of exits. Some walk this path to freedom. Others walk it straight into eternity.
Which am I headed for?
I don't know. Yet one thing is certain. You will never walk this path again.
Mark Dubois, you are hereby judged guilty of trampling Alice Valref, the cupbearer's wife, while on horseback. The woman's condition is critical.
It was an accident. I was riding fast through, but she jumped out in front of me.
In light of the above, there can be but one sentence. Death by decapitation.
No, I didn't do anything! Help! There must be witnesses!
Off with his head.
Next. Paul, the Witcher, take him to the tower. That's an order.
An order's an order. Guess you're not next after all. Follow me. You're supposed to follow me.
Why do you make me watch that execution?
So you'd know this is no almshouse for lost orphan boys.
Wanted me to think I was next. Enjoy that? Getting a rise out of folk?
You guessed it. The harlots' hounds that land here, I detest them. so I do everything in my power so they'll know they're in the clink, not on holiday.
¿Para qué era lo del pan, tío? Antes ganó una partida de Wayne y en una misión secundaria gana un pan, pero no valía para nada.
I've brought the prisoner, sir.
También.
Unbind him and leave us. Greetings, Witcher.
Your face doesn't look good. What happened?
The city was overrun, and I had no intention of hiding beneath my bed and waiting things out. But my scars pale in comparison to the fate Siana met with. The fate that was your doing. I trusted you. And how did you repay me? Consider it, Witcher. Why do you think the Duchessa had Siana hidden away to start with? Can you guess?
I'm sorry. Might not believe me, but couldn't have predicted that turn of events. Certainly never wanted that.
Enough. We shall speak of it no more.
Guess there's been a decision in my case.
Truly, is that all you care about? Your own hide?
Not only. Also care how the Duchess feels, for example. And I hope that, unlike you, she doesn't blame this all on me.
A court heard your case, not Anna Henrietta. The facts are as follows. You were hired to kill the beast. Not only did you fail in that endeavor, but you also caused the death of our Duchessa's sister. Have I missed anything? I'll have you know that were it up to me, you would rot in our dungeon until your dying day.
Glad you didn't have the deciding vote then.
At any rate, I am not the best person to tell you what was decided in your matter. I'd say the man who worked hardest to tip the scales in your favor should.
What are you talking about? What man? Dandelion?
Sheesh, Geralt. You look like you've seen a ghost.
A ghost wouldn't have surprised me half this much, I promise you. What are you doing in Beauclair?
Officially, visiting Henrietta. That is to say, the Duchess. We're old friends, but you know that. Unofficially, I'm saving your hiney.
You? You're a persona non grata in Toussaint. Undesirable.
Didn't stop me from risking my skin for you. In my book, friendship is all that matters. Well, friendship and love. And art. Oh, and wine.
How'd you even know I was in prison?
Regis came to see me right after they locked you up. I mean, Regis, right? Can you believe that? To come back after... Amazing. He told me everything, and naturally, I couldn't possibly leave you to rot in there.
Take it I'm free thanks to you. How'd you manage it?
Oh, I have my ways. Took a little persuasive logic, blended in some deft rhetoric, then added a generous pinch of charm, and voila! You're free. But just so you know, it wasn't easy. In fact, it was pretty damn hard. Duchess was so furious, I think she even forgot she'd banished me from Beauclair. For life. All she could do was scream that you'd never set foot outside that dungeon again.
How'd you get her to take a fresh look at things?
I appealed to the faultless intentions that guided you, to your reputation, your accomplishments, and, well, ultimately she changed her mind, and you're free. Never wants to see you again, but even got her to leave your vineyard with you. You won't get a copper of your promised reward, but you'll keep your estate.
Dandelion, you're a regular master of diplomacy. Thanks.
Listen, you do whatever needs doing, but I've got to get to the cemetery. Henrietta's in bad shape with Siana dead. Some folk forget that under the ducal regalia, she's just an ordinary woman who's lost a loved one.
Been meaning to ask you, how's Priscilla?
All right. Recovering steadily from the horror she's been through.
So, you two, you're still...
Of course we are. How could you even think it was otherwise?
No idea. Just within the realm of possibilities. But please be careful not to lead Anna Henrietta on. Suggest you've come here for any reason beyond getting me out of my predicament.
The bond between the Duchess and myself is one of pure friendship, nothing more. Now, off to console a friend in need.
All right. See you later.
See you, Geralt.
Off we go. You'll collect your things at the door. Follow me.
Sigue al guardia hasta la salida. Bueno, Jaskier nos ha salvado el culo. Y en The Witcher 3, pues... En Wild Hunt se lo salvamos nosotros a él. Y lo de Priscilla lo dice porque a Priscilla le atacan. En una misión... No sé si es secundaria o principal. No me acuerdo ya. Es secundaria. Casi convencido de que es secundaria. La deja medio muerta. Jaskier cuida de ella.
Your things are past the first gate. Take them, leave them. I don't really give a fig.
Espera tus cosas del cofre. Oh. Bomba. Todo lo mío. Sal de la prisión. No sin antes ponerme mi equipazo de brujo. Bombas, que no las uso, pero me las pongo. Está Viento del Norte y Colmena. Ah, por cierto, o sea, ¿se os dais cuenta? Me han cambiado el pelo. Me han quitado la coleta.
Don't smile so wide. Someone's liable to see. Could mean trouble.
¿Cómo se ríe el hijo de puta?
So glad to see you.
Glad to see you too, my vampire friend. Thanks for getting Dandelion to come out.
It was nothing. True, he was not at first terribly eager to face the Duchess, but I managed to persuade him his person was indispensable.
Well played. Dandelion loves being indispensable.
Yet he so rarely is, poor man.
What did you do while
While you vegetated in that correctional facility, I used the time to think. Wish to know what I thought about?
Of course.
The relationship between two numbers. Dettlaff's 4 victims and the 5 chivalric virtues. As you've no doubt noted, there's a difference of 1.
Mean to tell me, after all we've figured out, that you now believe in the whole 5 virtues punished theory?
Belief's got nothing to do with it. It's cold logic, deduction. Syanna went to great lengths to make folk believe the beast was punishing those who betrayed the virtues. Were I in her shoes, I'd make sure the number of victims matched. Are you not at all curious who was meant to be the 5th?
If I say yes, what then?
Then you'll come with me for another chat with the bootblack. You see, I've learned he delivered the notes to Dettlaff. Our search starts with him.
Fine, see what he has to say. Could use a good walk, work out the kinks if nothing else.
Come then.
Bueno, gente, y aquí llegamos a un punto donde coinciden tanto el final bueno como este final regular o este final intermedio, que es la charla con el limpiabotas. Vamos a preguntarle sobre las cartas, va a decir que las entregaban mendigos, vamos a volver a ir a ese albergue de mendigos, vamos a recuperar la 5ª carta, vamos a ver que Ana Rieta era la 5ª víctima y... Después voy a meter un corte y vamos a aparecer ahí justo para ver cuál es el siguiente objetivo. Este tramo siguiente, el del refugio, los mendigos, tal, no lo vais a ver porque ya estaba en el... Ya lo metí en el final bueno. Esto es igual que en el final bueno, no cambia nada. Así que meto un corte y ahora nos vemos.
Can only guess what drove Syanna. Luckily, Anna Henrietta is safe now.
I believe we may dare to assume so. Siana's death was also the death of the Duchessa's only natural rival. She is in no danger, for now.
Pretty rare thing for a ruler. What do we do now?
Now we drink. Unless, that is, you feel a witchly duty to see the Duchess and tell her what we just learned.
Vale, si le damos vamos a beber, vamos directamente a la cinemática esta del final donde salen Geralt y Regis bebiendo a orillas de un lago. Pero vamos a completar el resto de este final yendo a hablar con Anna Henrietta.
Think this might be something Anna Henrietta should know.
As you wish. I shall await you at Mare la Chaiselongue. A mug of mandrake brew to keep me company.
Not coming with?
No. After the horror Detlef brought down upon the city, and in light of Siana's death, I think it wiser not to appear at the palace.
Probably right. See you later then.
Before heading to the palace, you might wish to see if Anna Henrietta is not at the city cemetery. She spent a great deal of time at her sister's grave these last days.
Habla con Anna Henrietta sobre el último contrato. Anna Henrietta está en... aquí, que no sé dónde es. Pero bueno, meto un corte y nos vemos ahí.
Geralt, why have you come? Forgotten already? The murderer you were to kill lives, while the Duchessa's sister lies dead.
Wouldn't have come if I didn't have to. Promise you that. But I've learned something. Something that might interest Anna Henrietta.
Forgive me if I lend no credence to your word.
Found a letter Siana wrote. To the murderer.
Very well. You may enter. But I make no promises as regards the Duchessa. She mourns her sister in the ducal crypt. Viscount de Lettenhove is with her.
Remember, my dear Henrietta, despair is like a stormy sky. Sooner or later, the sun must drive away the clouds.
That is easy for you to say. The one murdered was not your sister.
My life hasn't exactly been a bed of roses. True, my sister wasn't murdered. Don't even have a sister, actually, but many times I've lost. Ugh, unimportant.
Your Grace.
The impudence you must harbor to come in here after all that's happened.
Calm down. I'm sure Geralt's got a very good reason. Right, Geralt?
Before you start dumping accusations on me, I think you should know something. Siana, she was a vicious, wicked woman.
Who are you to tell me who my own sister was?
I'm the man you hired to investigate the Beast of Beauclair. And I found a letter your sister wrote to the murderer.
Really? Maybe you should read it then. It could be important.
You read it, Dantelai, aloud to me.
This time you must see to our Duchessa. Anna Henrietta knows nothing of empathy. Her heart is cold. This shard of ice you must tear from her breast.
My sister could never have written that.
Got proof she did.
No. I don't believe you. I don't believe it. Someone seeks to blacken her in my eyes. I won't allow it.
There, Henrietta. Don't get upset.
The letter is vile. It's slander. You must destroy it. Do you hear? No one else must ever read it. Ever!
Consider it done.
And you, out! Get out of here! This is all you're doing! Begone, hear me! I never wish to see you again! I shall never believe she did this. She was not capable. This is an outrage, Dandelion. Tell him it's not true. Tell him it's a dirty lie.
out of here, please. The Duchess, she needs to be alone.
As to her enlightened highness, didn't go great. Got the full kaleidoscope of her emotional states. Spun through it at an impressive pace, too.
Am I to understand she didn't throw her arms about you and shower you with thanks for saving her from her murderous sister?
Got that right. I don't blame her, though. Luckily, Dandelion was there to smooth things over. Somewhat.
As you know, I had little sympathy for Sienna. Nonetheless, I very much regret I could not keep her safe. To you, her ultimate fate, does it still bring on the occasional pang of regret?
Yep. Still.
Well then, drink up.
Always seemed a very complex creature to me, by your very nature. Not one to go in for simple methods like drinking your worries away.
I fear there are worries for which, quite simply, there is no other medicine.
Beauclair seems safe now, though I'm still left wondering. I mean, Detloff's alive. Think Anna Henrietta's still in danger?
No. He had a score to settle with Sienna. By his reckoning, he did just that. He has no reason to attack anyone else, or to remain in Beauclair any longer.
Sure hope so. Though in his boots, I'd regret having to go. Place is just plain beautiful, damn it.
Have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
Bueno, gente, aquí estamos en el final. En el final, bueno, le dije todavía no lo sé. Así que en este final vamos a decirle que sí, creo que echaré allí las raíces definitivamente. Y en el siguiente vídeo, en el malo, voy a darle a que no estoy hecho para matar monstruos.
Know what? Think I just might. Come on now, don't laugh. Maybe not today or tomorrow. But one day I'll want to see what it's like. To just wake up every day in my own bed.
Oh, stop, please. Sounds so sentimental, my fangs have begun to hurt. Then what? Will you begin writing your memoirs like Dandelion?
What about you now? Got a plan?
I do. I must find Detloff. Help him. I certainly owe him that much.
Vampire friendships. Clear rules. Must be nice.
Do I detect a note of sarcasm?
Not at all. I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer?
So we shall, my friend. We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
Bueno, gente, y aquí habéis visto el final regular. Antes de... bueno, el final regular o el intermedio. Antes de despedirme de este capítulo, vamos a cortar. Voy a cortar los créditos. Para ver si esta misión del final, la de ir a casa, hablar con Ciri y todo eso, voy a ver si es igual. Si es igual... nos veremos directamente ahora en un corte y despediré el episodio. Si no es igual, pues meteré lo que sea diferente, ¿vale? Venga, hasta ahora.
Nah, come on. You wouldn't like it.
Why not?
Get bored mighty quick. There's nothing here. It's peaceful, quiet, not a bloodthirsty beast in sight.
After that Garkin and Angren, I believe I deserve a little rest.
Indeed you do, mademoiselle. As my major domo.
Bueno, nada cambia, gente. Le he dado a Ciri la conversación que no le di, lo de que vivir aquí no le gustaría, ya lo habréis visto. Para ver lo que decía Ciri con la otra frase, pero aún así se queda aquí. Bueno, habéis visto el final intermedio o el final medio en el que muere Siana. Para sacar este final simplemente lo único que tenéis que hacer es no sacar el lazo. No sé si te cargas a Detlef, a lo mejor la duquesa no se pone tan encabronada, no se enfada tanto contigo, no lo sé. Pero yo, dado que es la única manera de dejar que se vaya Detlef, pues en este final pues hemos dejado que se vaya. Así que lo dicho, gente, el próximo episodio es el final malo, que es mucho más, según tengo entendido, mucho más largo que este final intermedio. Este final intermedio a lo mejor lo habéis visto, no sé cuánto me habrá durado, pero lo editaré bastante para que quede cortito. Pero el final malo hay que irse muy atrás hasta la misión aquella de Oriana, donde teníamos que ir a hablar con el anciano oculto, y es mucho más larga. Así que espero que os guste en este final, estos 3 finales que he subido. Espero que os haya gustado la serie. Y nos vemos en el último episodio de The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine, que será el del final malo. Así que saludos y hasta la vista.